what's up? Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Swani and I make weekly lifestyle videos. A few weeks back I created a video on PR and my career and what I do in a day when I'm working in PR. In that video I promised to film upcoming TV segments and more exciting action shots for you to get to know all the different parts of PR. So that video was mostly pitching, coordinating, and then this video is going to focus on going to an actual TV shoot with me at a client site, going to a fashion show with me, and these are all projects that we're currently working on. So I wanted to take you along so that you could see another side of PR. Before we get to the actual TV shoot or the fashion show, I just wanted to give you some background on what it takes to actually secure a TV opportunity for a client. What we do is we normally approach producers depending on what their show is about. So if the show is about trending events in South Florida, we would pitch them a specific event. If it's about animals, we would pitch them all the animals at our attraction, and we would relate it to something that's trending. So if, for example, if it's National Sloth Day, we would talk about the sloth that we have at the attraction that we represent. If it's Mother's Day and there is an event where it's Mothers and Free, we would send them information about that. So it takes a little bit of research before you actually contact a producer or writer to be able to pitch them your client. You want to make sure that you are following trends and that you're not just pitching them for the sake of pitching them your client, but that you are going to pitch them something that they're going to be interested in and something that's trendy. And sometimes even ideas can be very helpful for producers because they're people just like us and they also need creative ideas for their show. For this time around, we secured a segment on a local Hispanic channel, and the segment is all about the history of Miami. So we spoke to them all about the history of this client that we're working with and how long they've been in Miami and how they work with the community. So my job and my place on all of that is create the draft, create the copy that we're going to send the producers, whether it's a pitch, it's a press release, and think about a creative idea that we can pitch to the producer. So after they say yes, we would like to film, my job is to pick out a spokesperson, make sure that they're media trained, make sure that they know all of the major talking points that need to be said on camera, and that if it's Hispanic, make sure that those are translated and that they're aware of how to translate certain Spanish words. I'm also in charge of letting our client know how the shoot is going to run, so I need to communicate with the producer, talk to the producer about what exactly they need or what they're looking for, where they're looking to shoot, and what kind of animals they want to showcase, what kind of photos they want, what kind of b-roll they want. So all of those things have to be detailed and laid out clearly to the client so they know what to expect once the camera is there. I am with them the entire time, so I'm assisting with the shoot the entire time that they're with their client. After all of those details are coordinated, then we finally arrive at the park and we sort of do a walkthrough. Depending on the TV station, they pick out where they want to shoot, or sometimes we do shoots at the studio. This one in particular was at the park, but sometimes we do go to the studio. We'll take some animals, we'll take something that's related to the event that we're hosting. I will assist them throughout the shoot. Sometimes you have to serve as spokesperson as the PR person. Sometimes you have to sort of fill in. You'll see that I filled in as a model as a visitor to the park. And then after the shoot, we would just email a recap to the team, just let them know that everything went smoothly, went well, let them know when the segment will air, when they should expect to see a link for the segment, maybe send some photos if there are some good photos for social media. Sort of in a nutshell what it takes to secure a TV segment from the beginning and oversee it, and then make sure that the coverage runs at a certain time. In terms of the fashion show, we're working with a designer for Miami Fashion Week, and he's actually kicking off Miami Fashion Week today, and so we're gonna go to his show. One specifically was a shorter project. We had about 3 weeks to create the press release about him, create his bio, and pitch his information out to the press. When it's a short lead time like that, we have to make sure to get on the phones with TV. We have to make sure to contact writers like right away. So I hope you like it, and I hope it gives you a little bit more of an overview of what PR is like. Like I said, every day is different and every client is different, which is a fun thing about PR. So if you like change, this is definitely a career for you. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you here next time. Morning, everyone. Morning. Today we have a TV shoot at Today we have a TV shoot at the attraction that we represent. I thought I would take you along with me so that you could see some of the fun parts of PR. And this is my favorite part, especially with this client, because we get to work with animals. So it's gonna be super fun. I'll film some of it and hope you like it. Vamos a empezar con el principio. ¿Dónde estamos? Entonces vamos a llamar este lugar. Porque este lugar está solo. Following the shoot yesterday was sort of send a recap to the team, thanking them for helping us and letting them know how everything went, letting them know when it will air as soon as we know. I'm also working on creating a pitch. So a pitch is what you send a journalist to get them to try to cover or to get them to pay attention to your client or your projects. We're actually working on a new project for Miami Fashion Week from a designer who is showcasing his designs this year. So I was creating a pitch for that. So his show is coming up next week, and we actually have a lot of work to do and distribute his information to the journalists, lifestyle, fashion journalists, anybody national and local who would probably be interested in him. And that's what I will be doing all day today. It's not that interesting. I find it interesting because I get to research who has written what about fashion and lifestyle and who could potentially be interested in featuring this person. But in terms of like it being visually interesting, it's not. It's just me being on a computer or working on things. It seems pretty glamorous and fun. It's not always glamorous because sometimes you're literally just sitting on your computer all the time. Actually, most of the time you are. And then, you know, for events or TV shoots, it gets a lot better. It's a lot more fun and how people see or perceive that it is. If I have a video to post, I will work all day. So after my job ends at 5, I'll go home and I'll start editing the video. Usually I'll shoot on the weekends, or I will shoot vlogs which don't require me to actually like sit down and shoot something. But I will shoot on the weekends, or sometimes I'll shoot on the weekdays, but I don't really like to because I feel so drained and I don't like to leave shooting for the end of the day. So normally what I'll do is when I'm working on my YouTube is I will shoot on the weekend and then I will edit on Mondays or some day during the week. I try to have a schedule for it. I find it helpful to have some sort of schedule, like editing on Mondays.
Thank you.